told us. Elsewhere in Washington, Democrats were parading around with a cast of characters that would have been familiar to Star Wars.
I'm fresh out of an ICE prison in Minneapolis. I've been arrested 3 times by ICE over absurdity, over us being ourselves, over me singing songs like, "Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man, get rid of brown people for me. I'm Aryan white. There ain't no place I'm going to."
I'm a mother. I'm a physician, and I have a flag. And I am the proud representative for Oregon's 3rd Congressional District. Yes, thank you, thank you. And tonight, I defy Trump and his authoritarian project by standing in joyful, radical, peaceful resistance with the Portland Frog Brigade.
These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy.
So yes, guys, I have a bit of a new look today, but don't get used to it because this is just for today. This is a temporary thing because I am a bit short on time today. But that aside, I wanted to go ahead and give you a little sneak peek of the Democrat Clown Show for those of you guys who don't have X accounts and probably may not have had too many other ways of seeing this. But the Democrats, as you saw, made fools of themselves yet again with another Trump State of the Union address. One of the things I don't understand is how, if you're a Democrat voter, how you can withstand the cringe. I mean, this is extremely cringy. The amount of ridiculous things that the Democrats do to chase clout is off the charts, and it's just totally bananas. And, you know, it just makes my freaking skin crawl because it really is just laughable and pathetic, to be honest with you. The Frog Brigade, even John Fetterman called them out for just being weirdos.
I don't care if it's a Republican or Democrat as a president. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Respect the office, regardless who's in that. And now for me, it's like now when half the people in my party haven't showed up, and then some of them have chosen to just yell and say and scream during all of it, I just don't think that's what we want. And I don't believe, as a Democrat, I think like dancing frogs really moves the ball for us as a party either.
And it's sad that the guy who literally pretty much had his brain broken at one point due to health conditions, I know it was a stroke. I believe it was 2, but I know it was at least 1 stroke. And this is the only guy who has common sense in the Democrat Party in terms of the politician, the political Democrat leaders right now. But I want to go ahead and react to this group of panelists. These panelists were on Will Cain's show on Fox News. For those of you guys who are familiar with Will Cain, he pretty much live streams. I don't know the schedule, but I know he live streams all the time. I think every single day, if I'm not mistaken. But he interviewed some panelists right after President Trump's State of the Union address. And it's probably not what you'd expect. I haven't reacted to a group of panelists like this in a while. So I'm pretty excited about this. Let's go ahead and react to it. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Very simple. All voters must show voter ID. All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote. No more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats, 89%.
Oh, that's interesting. It's polling at 89% among Democrats, said the president. How about this? Let's do an informal poll. How many people here would support the SAVE Act, which requires proof of citizenship to register to vote and then voter ID to vote? So raise your hand if you'd be for the SAVE Act. Okay. Just Brett would be opposed.
Well, I'm opposed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want your friends to see that. I'm sorry. Chris did not have his hand up. Everybody who's friends with Chris, he's with Brett. Brett?
I think that the reality is, at least to my knowledge, and I would want to do more research into the act before I actually gave a definitive opinion, but to my knowledge, you already have to show those things to vote. You already have to have proof of citizenship to vote.
Not true.
And
No,
the reality
not true.
is, I think that claims about people not having voter ID and people voting illegally are overblown and not statistically true.
But if it happens at all, is it a problem?
if it happens at all, yes, but is it a problem if, say, out of a nation of 300 million people, 3,000 people vote that don't have citizenship? Maybe if it swings an election, but the reality is I just don't think that that's true substantially.
But I mean, murder's not that common either, and you'd be opposed to murder.
Sure, but we're not
So a
talking
crime
about
is
the
a
same
crime
thing.
regardless of its prevalence. Go ahead, Ajua.
In California, I was under the impression that the clerks aren't allowed to ask for ID.
Yeah, but you live in Texas, and that is a requirement in some states and not in others. To your point, Ajua, not every state requires you to prove who you are before you vote.
Yeah, you can actually get in trouble in California if you ask for voter ID. You literally can get arrested. It is a crime. That should be criminal. Like, there should be some sort of federal laws against making it a crime to secure elections. But anyway, I mean, I understand voter suppression is a thing that has happened historically. However, asking for ID has never been one of those things that back in the day, back in the time of black folks and women, for example, not being able to vote, ID wasn't the reason why. It was like, hey, you're black, hey, you're a woman, or hey, you got to take this this aptitude test or something in order to prove that you can vote. Stuff like that was actual voter suppression, not just showing a freaking ID.
Why is it an easy one, Tammy?
Can we not all agree that only American citizens should vote in this
Boom.
country? That
we're
is
cooking.
the privilege that we get as a citizen of this country. And just prove that you're a citizen. That's simple.
Go ahead, Brett.
I think the thing is, though, that substantially we all agree on that point. I just think that the reality is that an act like the SAVE Act is very likely more aimed at voter suppression and at keeping key demographics that the Republican Party does not want voting to not show out and vote. I think very often minority demographics.
That's not true.
No.
So this is the thing where the suggestion is it's going to keep the black vote down. I've got two black panelists here. Ajua?
That's not true. To get it. I mean, to say that it would negatively affect a minority group because they're somehow not educated enough to get these documents is completely outrageous.
Annie? Chris, I would turn to you. Is in this case, President Trump started talking about the crimes that have been committed on American citizens by illegal immigrants. And I don't know why an American elected representative might not be able to co-sign that and affirm their one duty to serve the American people.
Well, I mean, going back to what he said, the president, he said, you know, stand if you are willing to put the rights of American citizens over, what did he say, you know, immigrants or however it was. It's just a false dichotomy, like has already been said, I think is designed to, you know, be a gotcha or, you know, but no one, every single elected official there took an oath and has sworn an oath to represent the people of this country and the Constitution. And so
I think the stupid thing about this is obviously if you can't agree that American citizens come before illegal aliens, then effectively that means that another country entirely could come before American citizens. The whole purpose of the country is not just for the country, it's for the people that are citizens of that country. But, you know, maybe I'm the crazy one.
So to suggest that that's some choice that is out there is just doesn't seem relevant.
Okay. Chris Yall, by the way, is a Democrat and a corporate researcher. So both Brett and Chris, Tammy, have positioned this as it was a political stunt. It was designed to cut what will be, I'm sure, a very successful campaign ad against Democrats. But do you think there's anything deeper to the fact that they would not stand in that moment when they were describing the job of an American congressman?
I do. I think it's shameful that they wouldn't I mean, what is their job but to represent us and our interests first above anything else?
Boom.
And to not be able to just stand for that, it's just wrong.
Yeah. Ajua?
It doesn't make them look good.
The way I viewed it last night watching it is that they gave a middle finger to the oath of office that they took. In fact, their new oath of office is oppose Trump. On anything, on any situation, the one thing that they seem to want to come together on is to oppose Trump. Trump could find a cure for cancer and they would find a reason to disagree with it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that is just their strategy to get them through the midterm or whatever, but I think that if if it's just about opposing Trump, I don't think that the people that elected them sent them there to do that. Number one, it is about the American people first. You got to take care of home. You got to take care of your family before you can take care of, or try to help to take care of someone else's.
Boom. Guys, it's really that simple. There's nothing righteous, profound about trying to feed another family and your family starving, right? Like trying to take care of your friends, you know, but your mom, your dad, your sisters and brothers, your kids, you know, don't have anything to show for. You know, they don't have a comfortable life. They're barely hanging on, but you're helping other people though, so you're a good person. No, guys, you got to take care of home first. And America elects leaders so that we can take care of America, not so we can take care of everybody who happens to just waltz in. You know, it's just like if you have a house and whoever lives in your house, you want to take care of those people, not people who are just coming to, let's say, visit your house like a guest or something, right? Or especially not an unwelcome or unannounced guest. If you welcome in a legal alien, sure. Not illegal aliens just coming in, literally breaking into your house saying, give me shelter, give me food, give me clothes. Matter of fact, give me your money. Just give me everything you got. Screw you and your kids and your family. Just give me everything you got. That's not what America is about, and nothing about it makes any sense. So respect to this person. I think they said her name was Ajua. Respect to her for standing up, being a strong Black woman and standing up for America and not falling into the classic Democrat. You know, I believe it's like 95% of Black women are Democrats, so she's definitely in a strong minority group, a strong but small minority group of women. So shout out to her for not being afraid to stand against the grain, because I know her family and friends and everybody, mama and everybody, probably turned against her and call her all kinds of names. That's just what comes along with the territory. If you're doing the same thing as everybody else, guess what? Everybody else probably ain't really doing that great in life. But are you doing better in life? I mean, that should tell them something, not tell you that you're doing something wrong. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Big shout out to my members, Cyber Noodle, 655, Bella Scott, and Carpentier John. Could not do it without you.
Said, quote, these people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy. I mean, but that's not something we ever heard from Obama or Biden from that stage.
Elsewhere in Washington, Democrats